Chapter 7, Lesson 1, Equations. You will be able to solve equations by using mental math and the guess, check, and revise strategy. When you replace a variable with a value that results in a true sentence, you solve the equation. That value for the variable is the solution of the equation. Is 3, 4, or 5 the solution of the equation a plus 7 equals 11? Now remember, a is a variable. It's an unknown value. So what this is asking is 3, 4, or 5 that unknown value. Well, to figure it out, let's plug it in until we get our answer. So we're going to plug all of these values in for a. So 3 plus 7 equals 11, question mark. 3 plus 7 is 10, and 10 does not equal 11. That means 3 is not a choice, or answer, solution. Let's try 4. 4 plus 7 equals 11, question mark. Well, that equals 11. 11 equals 11. So my solution is 4. So a, the variable, represents 4, which is our solution. We don't have to try 5 because we already got our answer of 4. Letter B, is 4, 5, or 6 a solution of the equation c plus 8 equals 13? Again, we're trying to find c, so let's plug them in. 4 plus 8 equals 13, question mark. 4 plus 8 equals 12. 12 does not equal 13. 4 is not a solution. Let's try 5. 5 plus 8 equals 13, question mark. Well, 5 plus 8 does equal 13, which means my solution is 5. Make sure you are writing your solution separately. This right here is the proper work to show, but the solution is 5, so make sure you box it. Solve the following equations mentally. Write down the question you would ask yourself. Now this time we're not given choices. We are still given a question, we're still given an equation and a variable, but now we have to ask ourselves this question. Wherever you see a variable, substitute in the words, what number? So again, when you see a variable, ask yourself, what number? Okay, let's put this off to the side a little. Okay, so the question for letter C is, what number plus 10 equals 15? That's the question. And you could word that several different ways. You could word it, what number increased by 10 is the same as 15. Okay? So what number plus 10 equals 15? Something plus 10 equals 15. Well, let's start at 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5. 5 plus 10 equals 15. Letter D. Our question is, again, wherever you see a variable, what number minus 7 equals 3, or is the same as 3? Or a number decreased by 7 equals 3. Something minus 7 equals 3. What could that number be? Well, does 12 minus 7 equal 3? No, that equals 5. Okay, so let's go lower. 8 minus 7? Nope, that equals 1. But 10 minus 7 equals 3. So 10 is our solution. Make sure you're writing down the question. Letter E. 45 plus what number is 63 or equals 63? 45 plus what equals 63? Well, to figure out what number is added, I can actually use subtraction here to find the number, missing number. So 45 plus 18 equals 63. Let's just double check my math. It checks out. So 18 is the solution. Letter F. 9 minus what number is 2 or equals 2? Well, 9 minus 7 equals 2. So 7 is our solution. Now let's try this with multiplication and division. Multiplication and division equations are solved in a similar way to addition and subtraction. So here we go again. Is 3, 4, or 5 a solution to the equation 18 equals 6z? Remember, this is 6 times z. We want to know which one of these equal z. So let's try it out. 18 equals 6 times 3. Well, 6 times 3 is 18. Oh, we found our answer right away. Our solution is 3. That's the number I plugged in. Letter B. Is 2, 3, or 4 a solution to the equation 4n equals 16? Remember, that's multiplication. So let's plug them in. 4 times 2 equals 16. Well, 4 times 2 is 8, and that does not equal 16. Let's try 3. 4 times 3 equals 16. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 does not equal 16. And the last one. Let's just double check here. 4 times 4 equals 16. Well, 4 times 4 is 16. So our solution is 4 because that's the number I plugged in. Solve the following equations mentally. Write down the question you would ask yourself. So what we're asking ourselves here is 16 divided by what number is 8? Well, tell me, 16 divided by what is 8? Well, 16 divided by 2 is 8. 24. D. 24 divided by what number is 8? Remember, anytime you see a variable, you put in the words what number. So 24 divided by what is 8? Well, 24 divided by 3 is 8. Letter E. 4, remember this is multiplication. 4 times what number equals 32? Well, 4 times what equals 32? 4 times 8 equals 32. Letter F. This one's written a little differently, but that's okay. 48 equals 12 times what number? So the 48 equals is on the left-hand side. Every other equation we've done was on the right-hand side, but that's okay. You can reword this as well. You could even say 12 times what number equals 48? Okay, so 12 times what equals 48? 12 times 4 equals 48. Or in other words, 48 equals 12 times 4. Mason bought 72 sticks of gum. There are 8 sticks of gum in each package. Use the guess, check, and revise strategy to solve the equation 8 times P equals 72 to find P, the number of packages Mason bought. It gives us a variable, so there's no need for a let statement. Okay. So here I'm going to use my question method here, and I'm going to say 8 times what number equals 72? Well, 8 times what number equals 72? 9. And 9 what? 9 packages. Now, let me just take a moment here. You could have solved this using the guess method and plugged in random guesses. So we have the equation 8 times p equals 72. I could have guessed 8 times 2 equals 72. Well, that's 16, so that's not a solution. Maybe 8 times 8 equals 72. Well, 8 times 8 is 64, so that's not a solution. 8 times 9 equals 72. Well, that is 72, which means 9 is our solution. So you could use any method you prefer. The guess and check method is fine if they give you the numbers to plug in. Makes it a little easier. Otherwise, I prefer this method. It's a little bit quicker. You just translate it to words, and from there you can find the solution.